check in with her right now.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Demon Deacons ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hokies offense will have the football first. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Bruckmeyer, transfer from Penn State. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. There's some room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Bounced off his feet.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Third and 6 yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring your running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Overton. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabs it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, their D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given.
Could be an alley. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Running inside. That's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room. Drills him with the stiff arm. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Could not make his way to the corner.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Green. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! Into the end zone for 6. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The play fake, Gio Lopez. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there is no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Overton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing, Lopez. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lopez to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good.
Sends it downfield. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. Takes to make a throw like that.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in the position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. Could not make his way to the corner. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the Bowling Green Falcons.
The Hokies will kick it away first and will start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, down here on the Wake Forest sideline, there have been so many momentum swings here in this game, but right now it is all offense. They have been able to answer here to start the second half, and now they get another opportunity. I can definitely sense the chemistry and energy rising here on the sideline. I'll keep you posted if they're able to keep that going here in the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Wiggins. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. The sure hands, it's Davis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. 20. He's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense is really doing a good job right now.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down.
Touchdown, Demon Deeks! And that one will give them the lead.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wideout. They feed him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around. Hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The run inside. It's Overton.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down,
and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Fires quickly.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's a risky play call there.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Caught behind the line. It's Overton. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Some misdirection with the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give. It's Wiggins. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there, and the defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made it run.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Running inside, it's Wiggins. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Lopez got his man in the middle, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Play number 10 on this series. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's Lopez to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Overton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
He'll try it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Sticking with the run and the run-pass option, and in this situation, anything it takes to wrap up the victory.